Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Moments with Aminat. I hope you have subscribed to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so now. Just click the subscribe button and you are going to be enjoying all my heart-to-heart discussions on this YouTube channel. So please do not hesitate, do not forget to subscribe. And I also want you to share my videos with people you think they might need to watch. So today I want to give you a top. Yes, maybe we should call it that. The topic for today's discussion is why you should never quit your career or business because you are trying to conceive. Please don't. You see, as someone who has been on this journey, I know that it can be emotionally, psychologically, and even financially demanding. I know it can be draining emotionally and psychologically. But trust me, quitting your career or your business is not the solution. In fact, you might be adding to the problem. It's draining already, but when you do this thing, when you quit your career or your business because you are trying to conceive, you are adding to the problem, you are adding to the issue. Now, I'm not talking about if your doctor asks you to quit a particular job you are doing because it's stressful, or because if your gynecologist advise you to quit your job or your business because the nature of that job or business can reduce your chances of conceiving. Yes, that is professional advice. Now I'm talking about some women or even men. Let me just say, I'm talking about couples that will think they need time to focus on procreation, on conceiving, and the wife or the husband, I don't know, any one of the two, will decide to quit his or her career or business to have more time to focus on conceiving, on having babies. My dear, it's not a good advice because you don't want to be miserable because you are trying to conceive. Anyway, I'm going to analyze this one by one and I will tell you why I've asked you never to consider quitting your career or your business because you are trying to conceive. I've grouped my reasons into 3 sections, and the first one is financial stability. 1, being able to afford medical bills. You know that infertility treatment comes with its own fair share of medical expenses. From tests to medications to consultations to different procedures, they are very, very expensive. And if you do not have a reliable and consistent sources of income, it might be draining. In fact, you might not be able to cope with it. So for being able to afford your medical bills, your infertility treatment, it's enough reason to discourage you from trying to quit your job, your career, or your business. Another point is, how do you even prepare for the future without having a career or a business, without a reliable source of income? Let's even put medical treatment aside, infertility treatment, let's put it aside. When you have the child, how do you cater for the child if you do not have a reliable source of income? How do you prepare for the future? When the baby comes, is that when you think you will now start your career or you want to start a business? Don't forget, children are handful. I'm saying that when they come, it's not the right time for you to want to start your own career or your business, because you will need more time to focus on taking care of the baby. The baby will need more attention. Motherhood is not let me say parenthood is not a joke. Section 2, that is emotional and psychological distraction, keeping your mind engaged outside of what you are looking for. When you have a business or a career, you have something you look forward to every day. You have something that distracts you from being buried in your thought of trying to conceive. Even your marriage itself, when you have something else that occupies your mind, that occupies your time, something that engages you, you have lesser time to start thinking about the fight you had with your spouse because you are focused on something else. So keeping your job or your business, it's a very good distraction from the negative thoughts, the worries, the negativities that comes with infertility, that comes with TTC journey. And another point under this emotional and psychological distraction section is that you will have a sense of purpose. When you have a career or your business, you have a purpose, you are fulfilling, you have something that you can see as an achievement, you have something that you can attach to your name, to yourself, to your being, outside being a mother or being a wife. So it's more or less like your career or your business is a form of distraction from every other marital aspect of your life. That you have time for unnecessary thoughts, but when you channel your energy towards something else, towards something productive. Section 3, that is avoiding guilt and regret. It is one thing to be trying to conceive, going through all the medical treatment, the procedures and all. Even if you are not getting your desired results, that satisfaction, that fulfillment, that confidence you have that, oh, I have done my own part, I have done what I'm supposed to do as a human being. Everything now, it's left to God. That comes with a kind of satisfaction, fulfillment, that yes, you have played your own role as you should play it. But when because of money, you can't even do what is required of you. Now you are not getting hurt because you are not pregnant. You will now had that guilty conscience. You will now add it to it, and that is even worse than the worry of infertility itself, because you'll be blaming yourself, you'll be full of regret, and you'll be seeing yourself as being responsible for your infertility. And you can't even support your spouse. That it's a flex when the two of you are involved in this journey, and to some extent you are also providing financial support to your spouse. You know that you are not only involved in taking the treatments, the medications and all, you are also involved in contributing, no matter how small it is. And please don't get me wrong, I know that you might not be working or doing any business and still being able to afford all of these things. But what about the distraction I talked about the last time? So, and again, still under avoiding guilt and regret, what about pausing life and living life? Why do you have to pause your life? Why do you want to stop living because you want to get pregnant? You don't need to pause your life. You need to live your life. You need to do something meaningful. If you do that, it comes with a lot of guilt and regret because you stopped living when you are supposed to even make use of your time, make use of the fact that you have less responsibility. I'm not saying you do not have responsibilities at all, but of course, when children come, that's additional responsibility, right? So when you have less responsibility, that is when you are supposed to be building, to build yourself, personal growth, personal development, career growth, business growth, everything. And of course, you make your children proud of you, not you blaming the children for being the source of your misery. No. So what are the practical tips you can use to manage yourself when you are trying to conceive and you are building your career or your business? First and foremost, the first tip I'm going to give you is time management. Try to manage your time very well. Keep a tab of your appointments, dates, and other important events that you need to attend to as regard your TTC. Try as much as possible to learn to balance the two. So create time for your TTC journey and create time for your career, business, and your personal development. Time management is very important in all aspects of our life. Number 2 is support system. Try to build a strong support system, especially at your place of work or in your business, so that you can get help when you need flexibility. For instance, now, you don't have to tell your personal stories before you can build support system. Just have good rapport with your colleagues or your staff or your business partner. So when you need to exit at a particular period of time, you can have someone to cover up for you or do the job for you, do the task for you, so that you can attend to something else. And when you need emotional upliftment, you have people that can surround you, that can support you and will not make you to feel lonely, especially on this journey. Number 3, please prioritize your self-care. While you are trying to juggle everything together, know that you are your priority. Watch what you eat, exercise, build yourself spiritually, and make sure that you do what makes you happy. You say no when you need to say no. Relax when you need to relax. Love yourself. Make sure that you come first. I know it's not everybody that is working for money. No. There are some people that they have it all. I mean, they are financially stable, but they still need to build that support system outside their marriage, even just to have somewhere to channel their energy. You understand? Instead of just being occupied by their marital issues every time. So let me recap. Staying in your career or your business can help you to afford all your medical bills, to have emotional and psychological distraction, and to avoid guilt and regret later. Remember, you are stronger than you think. So balancing your TTC journey and your career or business is very possible, and you can do it. Again, if you found this video useful, please give it a thumb up, share it with people you think they might need to watch it, and please don't forget to subscribe. please, please, please press the subscribe button, please. Until the next time, I'll say bye.